going to do the settings over there, so I'll be right back. I'll give y'all a chance to come back in. Hopefully y'all come back in. I just want to turn the subscriber only stuff on and all of that and make sure that it goes where I want it to go. Not sure if y'all can hear me or not. Okay, all of that is good. And then I have to turn it on so that it gets the replay. Otherwise, you won't be able to see what people said during the live. Okay. Now let's see how it looks. Are we better? That's going to be as far down as I can make it. Yes, all better. Okay, thank you, Denny. Now, I am going to turn the chat back on over here on my phone. Because I don't believe that this it's down all the way. I just have to stand up straight. It's a slow day at work. Aw. Thank you, Mandy Moo. Good to see you, Mandy Moo. I'm getting there, y'all. I'm trying to get to the chat. Okay. Good to see you, Tank. Oh, there's the chat. I might be able to do it from here. We'll try that. There's always my phone. I was just trying to Who else has made it back in? I see we've got about 10 people so far. Tank is back. Mandy Moo is here. Denny, did I see Denny? Leanie, hi, hello to you. I'm going to try not to touch the table because that is making it rather... The picture looks good though, doesn't it? My chair, that on Tawanda is the shawl that was made by Michael at MDL Crochet, and he gave that to me when I met him in Amarillo when my dad and I went to yeah, the picture looks nice, doesn't it? Lori, I already showed it. It is just as cute as it can be. I'll show it again. And yes, you did put a card in there. Thank you for the card. It's as cute as it can be. Everything is backwards. That's just how I had to do this with my tablet today because I'm having issues with the deal that's holding it. I love it. It's perfect. So this weather is thank you so much. So cute. Welcome back, Mandy. Wendy's here. Awesome. I know, isn't it awesome? See, I have on my chair I have a bracelet. I have this bracelet, but I need to put a few more chains in it. It's a little bit too small. and it has one on it. It's a little bit too small, this one. I can't quite close it. I need to put a few more links in there so that I can close the darn thing, because I can't do it. Now, I will try not to touch your face too much, but yeah, I'm just gonna put a few more links. I have one of those extenders, yeah. I don't know if that's gonna be, although that would be nice to have the magnets. I have the one with the magnets, but I know I would drop it. So, do you guys, okay, I started with the F-bomb, and then I was telling y'all that I went on a trip, and when I got there, and I haven't opened this yet, although I can see what's in it. This was a present from my daughter Chelsea. Can y'all see what they are? Hello, sweet Mimi. And I met Mimi on my way there. She gave me some soaps, and they're wonderful. They're in the bathroom. One of them is actually being used right now. So these are salt and pepper shakers. Aren't they cute? She went to the outlets, I think, over in Mississippi with her cousin a few weeks ago, and she picked these up. So I am excited about having those. They are super, super cute, and you can use them. They've got the deals on the bottom. Okay, that's going in there. And then Oliver and I went to, that's my oldest grandson, we went to the Lego store. And I wanted to buy something for him because his joy is in the making of the things, okay? And I said, well, how about if you make something for me? And he said, yes, he would like to do that. So I bought Hagrid. Oh, look how great it looks. If somebody would take a screenshot of this for me, that would be awesome. And I could send it to Oliver. This is Hagrid and Harry's motorcycle. Hagrid and Harry's motorcycle ride. I have the box and the book and everything. Was so worried about getting him here. And I have to be so careful because everything is, oh, there goes Harry's arm. See, you got to be really careful. I'm trying to find a spot. I wanted to put him here in my room, but I'm afraid that I would myself would knock him over. So I don't think that I will do that. So it's a sidecar, and there's Harry, and his arms move, and he's got his wand. I know. I really do, don't I? A glass one? I know. Because I had to put, hello, Connie. I am good. I hope you are well. I know you're getting lots of rain. It took him about 4 hours. There were 617 pieces. Thank you. Thank you for doing the screenshot. I really appreciate it. Just email it to me and I am going to send it to Oliver so he knows that I showed it on the channel. Okay, that's the immediate stuff. And Connie was a big winner where? I didn't see it. Oh, well, it may be headed your way, Connie. It's been just outright nasty here. Okay. Now let me show y'all. Oh, she won Bod's giveaway. Oh, that's cool. Congratulations. I am behind on everything. All right, now I'm going to show y'all what I have been working on. I know you see that. Just wait. Just wait. Right. Here is an update on our Stitch and Crime blanket. Okay. Now, I'm using an H hook. Hi, Heidi. Positively. Hi, Heidi. Good to see you. There was a, hi, Gracie. Oh, Gracie is safe. Daigo is safe. Terry Yarnjoy is safe. I know so far all of my friends that I have, they're serfs. He took over my blanket, by the way. I don't know if y'all can see, but he took over my blanket. All right. I was going to do a different stitch. It was something that Pam had mentioned, and I don't even remember the name of that stitch, and I was trying it, but my brain would not, just would not click with my brain. So I switched it up when I got home, and I did a row of single crochets and then I did a row of half double crochets, and now I'm doing Russ's stitch, which is skip one and do two in the next without chaining. No chaining, okay? So it's skip one and do two in the next. And then when I come back, I think I'm doing double crochets. So I will probably switch to a different color when I come back for that one. So that's this week's stitch for our Stitch and Crime blanket. Now I can show you what size mine is right now so that you know how much time we have left on this particular one. Oh, you can't see. Hold on. So see, if I put it here here on my chest, it goes down to just below my knees. So we still have quite a ways to go, you guys. I would say we are more than halfway. But we're not done. So yes, that's the Stitch and Crime blanket. That is the stitch for this week. Any questions on that? Does anybody have any questions about the Stitch and Crime blanket? And it's all scrap yarn. I know, he's just rolling. He's just hanging out over there. He's been hanging out with Dad. Dad is doing, he's playing records today. Oh, thank you, Mimi. It's been a hard few days. I caught a bug on the way home and I have not felt good. Hey, Deneen. The yarn that I could not figure out what it was, this one right here, remember this yarn? And I was like, I don't even know what it is. It's Nora. I found some more of it right over here. It's Nora. I don't know which one, but it's Nora. Yeah. That's why it felt odd, you know? Oh, thank you for being a member for 15 months, Mimi. Oh, you're the best. Thank you to all my members. I'm so happy to have you all. On a zebra kick. You're making zebras? Are you making zebras? Is that what you mean? Okay, so that one is the Stitch and Crime blanket. Okay, I finished the hippo. She's finished. And I was, if you missed it, I was on live with Russ last night. And the hippo's going to Russ. He has claimed the hippo. I had no idea who I was going to give the hippo to. So when he saw it, he absolutely fell in love with her. Look at her. Look at that. Thank you, Mimi. Oh, I love you too. I miss you. I know our next trip, it'll be great. We did not get to see each other on the way back, but we did on the way there. So this is the hippo. Isn't she sweet? There's her little legs. Her little legs are flat. They're not flat because this is the Big Twist Posh. And so it's a fluffy yarn. But you put in this pattern, you put a little bit of padding in the hands, and then you put padding in the head. Now, as you know, I had put the eyes on. The nose is really more eyes, but they're just the black, okay? And then I had put the eyes on. Well, they were too small. So I just went back when I got home. Hi, Bridget. And I put eyelashes, and then I decided I would put an eyelid because it looked funny with just the eyelashes. So I put the white in there. And I was gonna go all the way around, but it didn't look right. This looked better. So I'm glad to have her finished up. She is absolutely wonderful. And I really liked the fact that she came out this size because she's a hippo. She needs to be a big girl. So there she is. And I used 2 of the Posh. This is what I have left. This is what I have left of the second one. I don't know how much that is. I finished off a bag of fiberfill. Knox, Big Twist Posh from Joanne. These have 233 yards. And I will bet you I used at least 430 yards, I would say. And this color is the ube milk tea. So this will go in with some other things that I'm going to make with this yarn, because I really enjoy doing that in the large yarn, in the bulky yarn. Now the pattern is from the book. Hang on. Oh, really? She reminds you of somebody. Oh, that's cool. Okay, y'all remember I did the koala. I did 2 of these. I did one for Chelsea and one for Oliver. I also did the fox and something else, and I can't remember the something else. So, this book is the Crochet Ragdoll. Now this one, there's 2. This is Crochet Ragdoll Friends. This is the second book. It's by Sasha Blaze Van Wagendonk. Hi Vima. This is the second one, and of course I had to have it because it's got the sloth in it. Oh, you want me to show it? Okay, hold just a minute. I will show it again. He is a whiz with the Legos, y'all. We went to the Lego store. Now the original book, which has the hippo in it. Hello, Becca. This is the original book, Crochet Ragdolls. Same author. And see, this one has the hippo. So that's the 2 books, and I'm working my way through and just picking it. I'm just picking and choosing whichever ones. You know, I don't know which ones I'll do, but I don't know that I will do all of them. Those are done in a number 4 weight. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you. Hello again, Heidi. My watch talking to me. Vima and all of you who are watching out there, I see you and I'm so happy you are here. Thank you so very much. If I missed anything, just say it again. Okay, Mimi wanted me to show what Oliver made. His Lego that he did for me. It is Hagrid and Harry's motorcycle ride. And we have Hedwig there too. I mean, this is honestly the ride that Harry took with Hagrid, the very first ride when he was a baby, who started the whole story. Four hours, 617 pieces. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And we had a fantastic day. Oliver and I went to the Lego store, we went to GameStop, we went to Games to Go, We had Auntie Annie's cinnamon pretzels and Oreo pretzels. We had Chick-fil-A, I think, that day for breakfast. And what else did we do? We went somewhere else. Can't remember everything. We had a wonderful day together, him and I. That's our second time having a Momo and Oliver day. And then we went back. We did. Brother has been going to a different daycare, Solomon, and we went and picked him up one day. Thank you, Mimi. I saw it come through. Thank you. I appreciate you doing that. I'm gonna send it to him. He'll love it. Okay, that is for that blanket. So let me show you another thing I've been working on. This is something Chelsea was doing while I was there. And I said, I need you to show me how you did that, because Chelsea and I did a make-along where we made this log cabin blanket. If y'all remember, this is from Cooked by Robin, her log cabin blanket tutorial. And in this original log cabin blanket, you do 4 rows of color, and then before you switch to the next color. And you just keep going around. You use, in the video, she uses, I think, 4 colors with 1 continuous color. And Chelsea said, you know, she wanted to see what it looked like. Oh, and this t-shirt, by the way, which was partially designed by Lori Armstrong, is in my spring store. It says, not your grandma's crochet. And it has our crime stuff on this bag, and it has the subscriber blanket right there, which serves as claimed, is on here, and all of the wonderful graphics. And if you order it, be sure you order 1 size up. These shirts do shrink. They do shrink. This is how Chelsea was doing it. So you get 8 colors. You have 4 colors on one side and 4 colors on the, it's in my spring market. Teespring. It should be listed in my, down below where it says merch. Okay, now how this is accomplished, I will try to walk y'all through it. You start this first color, and that will be color 1 of the 4 on this side. And then you go to color 1 of the 4 on this side. And then you come back to color 2 of these 4, and color 2 of these 4, and you go back and forth. And you only do 2 rows. Only 2 rows to do this one. Isn't that cool? Now I've done 1, 2, and 3 of these. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of ends. You have to tuck a lot of ends in. You know, I'm gonna call this one my 80s blanket, because I think these colors look very 80s to me. 80s-ish, right? But you do have a lot of ends to sew in, okay? Because you're changing every 2 rows. But it's really worth it. And what I do is I get 1 round of the 4 of each done, and I put all of the ends in, and then I'd move on and do the last section and then to put those ends in. So I have 3 of them done. Now, the way Chelsea did hers was once she got all 4 of her squares done, okay, then she went back and she did 2 rows of a joining color around each of these squares. And then after they were all, then she put them all together. And once they were all together, then she went around twice with the same contrasting colors she put around them. She went around twice on the outside again. So it will be a good sized baby blanket. Now my thought was too, these would be fantastic as truly scrap blankets. So changing every time and not coordinating them. So I really like this where you have the two sides, right? But if you wanted to make it really scrap, yeah, it's like a yin and yang, it really is. It is a yin and yang type of thing. Now, you want to know what I'm using? We had gone to Walmart, and I don't know that I have a bag of stuff from Walmart. However, I did get the new crayons because it has the original colors. This is the limited editions that put in the retired colors. So you have 8 retired colors that came back in this box. So I got this at Walmart while we were there. And I told Chelsea, I said, okay, help me pick out some colors. So I've got Super Saver Purple called Light Jasmine. I have Mainstays Purple. It is just, it's the Mainstays yarn, and it's just called Purple. Mainstays Pink. Super Saver in rose, no, baby pink. This one is the baby pink in the Super Saver. One of the yellows is bright yellow from Super Saver. Some of you know these colors. Okay, I will get you a measurement here in just a minute, Mimi. Because that I don't know at the moment. This one is pale yellow. This is actually one of my favorite colors from Super Saver. They do this pale yellow very, very well. And then the 2 variegated colors, one variegated on either side of the square, are I Love This Yarn. These are from Chelsea's stash. This one is Kaleidoscope. And this one is Fruit Salad. And you know, they have a cotton in this Fruit Salad too. But these are this is all 100% acrylic. So that's my 8 colors. All right, let me put these back in. I don't, as you all know, I don't often work with, well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that I don't work with it. I do work with Red Heart. But just not real. Some of the colors are much nicer than others. This one doesn't feel very good. Mainstays feels great. I love this yarn, feels great. This one, better than that other goldish color, but not so great. This one, not bad at all. The pink, not bad at all. These two, well, this is Mainstays, but this purple, so soft. Why? I don't know, but so soft. Made in Turkey. Made in Turkey. Made in Canada. Made in Canada. Looking, some of them made in India. So those 3 were not made in Turkey. Not nice. Made in Turkey, very nice. But it's okay. It's okay. Now, I also bought also bought 3 others. Let me get a tape measure. I'm sorry if I'm bumping that. I'll get a tape measure and see if I can tell you the size. I am guessing that it's a 16-inch square. Still have the vertigo. No, it is 18 and a half. That way. Let's see. It may not be the same both directions right now. And 19 the other. It's 19 one way, 18 and a half the other. So I would figure it on a 19-inch square, okay? Before you put the other 2 rounds on it. Okay, that is all I have been working on. She's just too cute. Okay, now the other things I got at Walmart, and I will have to figure out, I want to put another color with this, of course. So I think I will build another one of those blankets on these colors. And it's a mainstay blue. Kind of a royal blue. Yes, and I'm going to do one of Russ's blankets with the fingering weight yarn too. I have cakes all ready to go. And then this one, also in the mainstays, but they're variegated. This one is called Blue Multi. So I have 2 of the Blue Multis and 1 of the Royal Blue. So I'm going to probably build one of those blankets based on this. So I will pull other colors to use for that. So that's what I got at Walmart. Chelsea's texting me. Sprite. Okay. Now do you guys want to see what I got while I was gone? I'm wondering how I can tell what my, okay, I'm at 80%. Ooh, that's good. Want to make sure I've got my cord here ready to plug it in should my tablet have any issues. So, all right, let's start with Michael's. Chelsea and I got to have a day to ourselves. And we went to Michael's. Now, oh, and by the way, I used my Dots 6.0. That's what I'm using on that blanket, on the squares. That's what I'm using. In case y'all were wondering what size. Chelsea, she had a voucher. She couldn't find it. But I got my senior discount of 10%. And then there were a few things that were on sale. What moonshine? What you talking about moonshine? Who ate moonshine? Ate. Who drank? Yeah, so does mine, Becky. So does mine. But they had theirs really well stocked, even though that shelf at that Walmart, which was in Mandeville, I believe it was Mandeville, Louisiana, it was full, very, very full. Everything was really well stocked. Hi, Cecilia. Good to see you. The prettiest things that they had were the cakes at Michael's. Now, I don't know right now. Chelsea and I talked about this, but I can't remember what I had decided. But I wanted to make sure I had enough of them to do something with it. I don't know if it was for one of those blankets or what it was we had talked about doing, but I got this one. So this is the cinnamon swirls. Oh, and she and I went and got our nails done, and I got the Galaxy. I got the Galaxy nails. This is the darkest thing I've ever had on my fingernails. We got, and then on my toes, oh, on my toes, Chelsea had this color, and I had them put this color on my toes. This is the Olive and June, and it's called Hot Strawberry. This is the one that we put on our toes. And what Chelsea was just messaging me was that they turned coral. Turned coral on us. So we went to Target. I have a few things to show you from Target also. But one of the things I got was these because they do sell the olive and June at Target. And I got the hot strawberry. And then I got, it's called EM. And yes, it's that color. And this one is the gel. And then this one is called XOXO. And it's also a gel. But I have some other things I got from Target too. Okay. What did I miss? A link to what? The lick of needles? Where was that at, that deal? Okay, I think I got everything. Oh, she wants a link for the hooks. Okay, this color is Cookie Mint. I think I remember now. I said I'm gonna do that in this color. I want to do that. So I got what it said. It said you needed 3. And I got 3 to do the one that's on there. I have done this one. I've done this one in a different color. Yes, so that was what I did on that. Now these, I don't have my receipt here. I don't know how much they were. Okay, and then I'm going to have to look and see, but I was telling Chelsea that I do not think that anywhere in my cakes, which are up here on my shelf, I don't think I have any macchiatos. Hello, LJ. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. I know I have lots of people that lurk, and I'm so glad that you're here. I see you. I know you're here, and I appreciate it so very much. So, I don't know yet. Maybe one of those blankets with these, and then just going back and forth with them. So, maybe only using these colors. That would be really pretty, right? So I picked 4 colors, and I'm going to go back and forth. So it's this one and this one, and then this one. I can't. And this one. These are the 4. So we've got Boundless, lots of beautiful coffee kind of colors. Hello, Robin. Good to see you. And you know I love the marled stuff. So that's Boundless. And then we go into this one, which starts getting like pinks and stuff in it. And it is called Sunny. That's Sunny. And then we go into this one, which has even more of the cherry in it, but also looks good with this one, I think. And it is lovely. Great to see you too. That one's called Lovely. These are the macchiatos. And then that one goes into this one called Fleeting with the purples. So pretty though. All right, so these are 8 ounce, 227 grams. They are 481 yards, 440 meters. These are by Karen. These are Karen cakes. They're a 5 bulky, and they recommend using a 6mm knitting needle or a 6mm hook. Karen Macchiatos. So yeah, let me see if I can do that again. I think they'll go nicely together. And y'all who are talking about yarn band, I don't do very well on a yarn band. I'm FiberFloozie. What can I say? I'm wrapping up my birthday month. I'm gonna go with that. Let's go with that. Wrapping up my birthday month. Okay. Also from Michaels. They had these on the way in the door, and they were about $40, which is a really good deal. So I will probably open this with you guys at my desk at some point. All right. But it's a mixed media kit. It's like 39 something. They were, no, originally I think it was 39. With my 10% discount, I think I got it for like $36. And it has 100 pieces in it. So we've got paints, pencils, pastels, got the, and I did not have one of these. I did at one time from the dollar store. It's got some watercolor over here, some charcoals, pencils, lots of stuff in here. This one is by Artist Loft, which is a Michaels line. So I will have to show you all, like I said, from over at my desk over there. We'll have to get into that. Okay, and then here's the other part of my Michaels. I have not shown you guys my pin collection yet, and that's something that I want to do. I want to show you my pin collection. I was floozy for some kits this time. Let's put it that way. This time around, I was a floozy for some kits. So I got another kit at Michaels, and I want to do some reviews on some of these kits that I have. I've already got some ideas on a few of them. This one is the loops and threads. Happy birthday, Robin! This is what comes in the kit. And I thought this one was super cute. I think I could turn it into a keychain. Oh, I drank a lot of iced coffee while I was down there. And I'm going to be doing that again here. I need to go to the store and get some more milk. I use half and half, and I buy it in the half gallon. That says how much coffee that I drink. So on the pins, I'm wanting to get out my calligraphy pins because I have a bunch of them, but I had not bought any ink for them. Happy birthday, Becca. Oh, I know those meat pies. I had meat pies and empanadas. They were so good. So I got 2 different kinds of ink for my calligraphy pins. I'm sorry. This one is 5 different colors, and I'll just show you what's on the side. These colors, and then this one has these colors, and they're color changing inks. I know, how cool is that? Color changing inks. And these sets were about $16 each for the ink, which I think is really good for how much you get. So I am anxious to try these out as well. I picked up some more pastels. This is a set that I did not have already. And they are the Faber-Castell. And there are 24 colors in here. And I thought this was a good, see all of those? Is Mishi here? Oh, it's Mimi. I'm reading it wrong. I'm reading it wrong. Decaf. There's nothing wrong with decaf. Decaf has a slight amount of caffeine in it. But if you drank decaf on a regular, I mean, you would be totally satisfied. And then I picked up a few more sets. This one is the landscape set. And so these are the colors that come in this one. It's a little bit more like a jewel tone. Very pretty colors. And you can layer them really well. And then these came out very recently, and I wanted to get, I love metallics, and I wanted to get the metallics and the neons where I could use them on black paper. So I got these 2. They were buy one, get one at half off. So these are the Faber-Castell Neon and Pastel and Metallic. We have new members. Did somebody buy memberships? Oh, Robin. How very kind of you. Thank you so much. Aw. That's very nice of you, Robin. Thank you. You all are so good to me. I'm so happy to be home. Yeah, thank you. Well, Leanie was just coming into the other one. I don't know if she's here. Okay, I did get a coloring book, and I could not resist this coloring book. It was not really on sale. It was $14.99, which is a really good price for a book this size. But look at the pages all the way around. It's called Wildflowers in Bloom. It is just such a gorgeous book. Both sides of the pages are pictures. Yes, I love watercolor pencils. I love them. I think they would be nice on this paper. This paper is, like, look at that one. This is a nice paper. Anyway, I got that one. And then I couldn't resist, now that I am embracing doing more of the amigurumis. I don't know when I will get to these. I have so many books, but I just could not resist this one, and there is a very good reason why I bought this one. This one was $22.99, and it's crochet dogs. And it is by Miko Shindo. You brush them. And I have a brush. This is the brush that I bought to do this. I kept this especially for the yarn, okay? But the main reason that I got this particular book is this one here. This one. We had a Papillon named Beauty, and I absolutely loved her. And I could not take her with me in the divorce, so she stayed with the girls, and my daughter Carrie took care of her a lot. And then their dad gave her away to their grandmother. And then, but Papillon means butterfly because of these ears. But that was the main reason I wanted the book, but also because I love the idea of these dogs and brushing the yarn to make them look like they do. Here's all of these dogs that are in here. There's a Maltese, a Poodle, a Chihuahua, a Pomeranian, a Dachshund, a Schnauzer, a Bichon Frise, a Shih Tzu. They're just adorable. Look at them. They're just amazing. Look at the Papillon. Look at her. So there's that book. And then they did have a couple of sticker books that I liked, and the sticker books were 30% off, I believe, on Happy Planner. So I got the Teeny Florals. This one goes very well in a mini Happy Planner. So it's the smaller version of things. like these go in the indies. Very pretty. And then this one, which is goes in the big happy planner. And this one is called Color Story. And I have several of the color stories in my collection. And this one has a lot of butterflies. Very pretty colors in this one. See, aren't these pretty? These colors. Very nice. There you go. Now you can see those colors. Here's all the butterflies. So, just two. That is literally all I bought as far as Happy Planner goes. I think that is my Michael's haul. I'm going to turn that air conditioner off. Yes, Mandy Moo, listen, I am such a baby when it comes to the amigurumis. So new to it. I've been trying for a very long time. These crochet rag dolls were the thing that got me back to actually enjoying them, because I get so very frustrated. Very frustrated. Okay. Oh, I did get one other thing at Target. I got a lobster bag. Got a lobster bag. It comes with a lobster tie. How cool is that? And I think they put China Air in there, I think. Thought maybe Serge would come running because he loves bubbles. Isn't it cute? And it has a ring. So this can go on my bag. But it's also you can wipe it off because it's this plastic stuff. Isn't it wonderful? I couldn't help it. They had these on sale. I don't remember how much they are, but they were on sale. Okay. Also at Target. Hi, Rosie. Good to see you. To go along with these, which they do sell some of this stuff at Target. This one Chelsea got me. It was not from Target, but if you didn't see this earlier, Chelsea gave me a salt and pepper shaker set with Luke's from the Gilmore Girls. Okay. Well, they had a journal. "96 sheets. It's a 6x8. So this is an A6 size. And it says Gilmore Girls down here. Isn't that fun? It's Warner Brothers. And But wait, that's not all. Hi, Kim. Life is short. Talk fast. And then look at all this stuff at the top. I can't wait. I haven't opened it yet. Here's the back. It's a spiral bound. It's all the stuff from Stars Hollow. Dragonfly Inn. So fun. We'll be looking at that more in depth also. Hello, Matt. Hello, Rebecca. Just looking at all the stuff I got while I was gone. Hello, Lexi. Good to see you. I'm just looking. Okay, all right, there. I'm trying not to shake it too much. Okay, so that was Target. Well, and then I got this. We couldn't pass this up. I couldn't believe this was at Target. And we got 20% off on it. Originally $19.99 in Canada, $14.99 in the US. And then it was 20% off of that. And it's the sticker book. It's the official Harry Potter sticker book. So we're going to be looking at this one too. But these are awesome. Look at all these. Oh, they're wonderful pictures. I mean, these are perfect for journals. They got all the houses. I know not everybody is Harry Potter fan, but I like them. Yeah, I had it turned the other way, but it fell out of the deal. So I'm going to have to start it correctly the next time. I had to restart my stream, Sherry. My first stream, I had it turned correctly. It is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. I had to do some finagling to get this going. Yeah, I don't know if it says how many stickers are in this book. Over 700 stickers in here. Okay, Matt, you missed it. I got something really cool. You'll have to go back and see. I got something really cool from Michaels. I got their Artist Loft kit. Mixed media. I know you really like the pencils. I did get some of those pencils that you and Rebecca got also. I'll run through them really quickly, Matt, and show you. I got those. The black ones, the metallic, and the neon. The Faber-Castell landscapes, and the soft pastels. So, yeah. I got some cool stuff at Michael's the other day. I haven't tried anything yet. This is just me. I just got this stuff out of the car yesterday. I've been on the struggle bus since I got home. I had a bug. Okay, Chelsea and I also went to We also went to Hobby Lobby. So, you know I'm not going to be able to get this open. So, I'm not even going to try. I am feeling better today. Slightly better. Been able to do a lot more today than I have been. Okay, Chelsea had gone to her Hobby Lobby before me, and she got, all right, I'm gonna have to put this up here. Hold on. Try to do it without shaking you too much. And it was basically the same stuff at all the Hobby Lobbies that are on sale. If you want that bulky, super bulky yarn, like what Cheryl and I bought, you know, Cheryl and I bought these, the great big stuff, and I got some of those. More of that, more of the same as far as what was on sale at the Hobby Lobbies, okay? But Chelsea ran across these hand-dyed yarns that were on sale for $4.24, down from $16.99 to $4.24. And I told her to get me 2 of them, that I could hold them together. What was that? Matt, thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Y'all are being so good to me. I really appreciate you all so much. I have missed y'all. I have missed y'all. It's very kind of you, Matt. Thank you so much. You and Mimi and everybody. This color is called Flamenco. It's 400 yards, 3.5 ounces. And it's funny because one of these said $14.99. No, one of them said $16.99, and one of them said $15.99, but they're both $4.24. It's that same thing that we get with Hobby Lobby. I missed y'all too. Are they the same? They appear to be the same. It's the authentic hand-dyed, and it's called Flamenco. But it's a really pretty color. Really pretty color. So this was waiting for me when I got there. So Chelsea had gotten that for me. And then when she and I went shopping, I don't even know what's in here. Okay, you know I have been collecting the metallics to do on projects. And that would be something that would work really nicely with these, would be to hold them together. Thank you, Rebecca. But I got this one. And it's the thread. I like that auto cucumber thing. That is funny. I like that. I may have to start using that. This one is the Artiste. $4.99. Oh, she's driving. Okay, you drive, girlfriend. You drive. This is a one weight, and you have like a a white with an iridescent, a white with a silver, a white with a gold, and then like a coppery one. That's what's in this one. Now, the total, they're 60 yards each, and they're a number 10. I forget how much that is, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 6 is 30, 300 yards in here. 400 yards of this. So I could really do something pretty cool with that. Oh, where's my receipt? This Hobby Lobby had some of those clearance thingies. Yeah, a scarf would be gorgeous. Sending out packages. Oh, I'm so glad you can do that on Saturday. I can't do it on Saturday, so I have to wait till next week to get some of mine out. But this is a few of the things that they had. It was all on a back wall. And this one is was $1.12, and it's the grandpa for card making. It's the puffy stickers, all ready to go, themed out for you. $1.12. They had some peace. These were 62 cents. Yeah, that's exactly what they had at this one too. They had this one, which is like it's like a velveteen. These are like velveteen trim. There it says trim border. I thought this would be good for journals. This was 74 cents. They had it in some pastel-y colors, but I just went ahead and got the neutrals. They're about 12 inches. Yeah. There's 5 of them, and they're 12 inches each. They stick. They stick onto the page. Well, good afternoon, Nancy. Good to see you. We each got, they had these jelly rolls on sale. Regular $12.99. This one was $6.49, and these are retractable ink effects. Have to try these out too. These are the jelly rolls, metallic. And then I got 2 of their sticker books. Now y'all, their sticker books are so much more reasonable. Much cheaper than Happy Planner. And they often have them on sale. So these were 40% off of $8.99. So normally $8.99 and 40% off. And there's quite a bit in these, and these are the 2 that I got. Very similar colors. Botanical and neutral and floral. This one was called block print, and this one was called wildflower. So if you can get these on their 40% off sale, that's a hell of a deal. I mean, there's 1,000 stickers in there. Okay. You went this week? Went to get a couple of yarns for a couple of orders. Stayed away from the paper. Well, this stuff, yeah, this stuff was at the back on their clearance wall. Now, I did get yarn because when Chelsea and I went, it was 30% off. And I have gone through a lot of my cotton. As you guys know, I am doing a lot of the washcloths now. And I got, all right, we'll count those in a minute of the ones that I got. I got only three of, I saw Matt making his 4th of July deal and decided I wanted to do something in a patriotic. And you guys know I had a ton of patriotic yarns, and I went through all of them when we were doing that blanket. And I have very little of it left. So I picked up one of the Old Glory in the I Love This Yarn, just so I could do something in a patriotic also. If you haven't seen it, go see Matt's cape that he did, his shawl cape that he did in this, with this color. So pretty, turned out so good. And when I asked Oliver if, because he went with us this day, and I said a red, white, and blue theme, and he saw this one, and it is, but it's a muted red, white, and blue. And I said, but I really like that color. $4.99 and 30% off. This is the Soft and Sleek, which this is one of my favorite lines by the I Love This Cotton, and the Soft and Sleek, low pill fiber, all of that is one of my favorites from them. Okay, and look at this one. It's a beautiful muted teal brown neutrally color called Costa Mesa. We'll have to pull this out when we do. Hey, Matabelle. When we do some of our fall stuff. And these are older. These are from 2015, this colorway. 4 ounces, 186 yards. So I get 2 of those. Oh, absolutely. I love it. I love it, Matt. I think it turned out awesome. Okay. Then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9 cottons. And I remember that she put them all in there because they all had the same price tag on them, and that's how they do that. They don't ring each one separately. Like, I really don't care how many of which color. And you have to drive an hour. Yeah, mine too. Either direction. An hour and a half one way. Hello, Divergent. How are you? Good to see you. All right. So y'all want to see the cottons? These 9 cottons were like $30. When she put that in, it was like $30 for all of them. So I got Eastern Nova, Walk in the Park. This one's fun. This was almost a Christmas color. It's called Walk in the Park. Ola Joe. Is that Ola Joe? No, Amy of the Lake. Good to see you. At first I thought it was Ola Joe, the yellow. I saw the yellow. Good to see you. Glad you're here. And then this one, which has a beautiful teal in it. Emerald Pine. cinnamon cedar. I'm ready for fall. Ready for the fall color stuff, huh? I had to have this one. Teal. But it's a variegated teal. Oh, teeth are the worst. I'm sorry. Then I got a speckled one. This one's a nice neutral for guys, everybody. And it's called Spunky. That one's called Spunky. You use it for your amis. Oh, well, there's an idea too. Then I got this color. I picked up 3 solids that I think I could use with other things of the ones that I bought, right? This one's called Rosy 2. It would go with that one. It would go with this one. And then I got 2 other neutrals. These 2 neutrals. Yeah, clove oil actually worked for me. It doesn't work for everybody, but it did work for me. If you can get a hold of some clove oil, it helps a lot. This one is Antique Cream. And I think this one is Linen. Parchment. This one is Parchment. And they will go, that will go well with the other stuff, you know. So yeah, that's the cottons that I got. Very happy about those. I knew I had plenty of room because I had been going through with this, and that's what I prefer to use when I make my washcloth, is that stuff. Okay, also, but wait, that's not all. Yeah, the antibiotics will kick it. Couple of things with antibiotics, and that is a UTI and a toothache. Okay, here's some more things. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. This is a project bag. I bought yarn while Oliver was with me. Here's the bag. I think this is actually, I want to say this is a Joanne bag. Do y'all know? I think this is a Joanne bag. They had the best ones. It does not say it on here, but I'm pretty sure it was a Joanne bag. All right. Oliver had the crochet kit. It is the Pikachu crochet kit Pokemon. All right. Now, I'm going to be talking about the kits and how I feel about them. However, and it has 6 characters. There are 6 characters. The instructions are for 6 characters. We have Pikachu, I'm going to cheat. This is the book. Snorlax. So, I bought colors for the other ones, okay? Because what they give you in here, now, this one says somewhere on here, 14 and up is, I believe, what this one recommends. The kit is by David and Charles. Somewhere in the book or something, it says 14 and up for the kit. Hey, Joe. So, there is not, I had to download a pattern for Meowth. Meowth is not in here, and Meowth is Oliver's favorite character. This is for Meowth for her headpiece right here. That's for that. And this is the Fundamental Cotton Canary. And I had him sit down with me, and I wrote the color, the characters on each of the colors. This color is, I love this yarn. It's called Ivory, and this is for Snorlax, Psyduck, and Meowth. This one is for Snorlax. This is the color that he picked for Snorlax. It's called Sea Blue. This is a brown color that he picked for Eevee and Meowth. I think this is like Meowth's feet and stuff like that. Y'all see this more in depth when I get into doing the actual characters. But Eevee and Meowth. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that Terry at Yarn Joy, she has done some also. I believe she has. But this one is cinnamon. It's a cinnamon brown. This one is for Eevee. This is the light taupe. I think this one is like her ears, maybe. This will make more sense if I show you the character. But that's Snorlax. So see that one and this one he wants for Snorlax. This is Eevee. So we have this one and this one. And again, these are the colors that Oliver picked. And this is Eevee's main color. That's her main color that he picked. This one is the Yarn ID. And this one's called Fawn. I have black, but I let him go ahead and add one in for the black accents on the characters. And this one we picked for Psyduck. I think it's, that one is for Psyduck and Pikachu. This is Psyduck. And he wanted this one. So everything is in here so that I can pull from this bag when I do the colors. And put these back in here, you guys. Hold on, and I'll show you something else. One other thing that's in this bag. This kit, reason we didn't get all of the colors for this one is because it was in this kit. And this is, even for a 14 and up, this would be difficult, you guys. Because the kit comes, now I'm going to do a review, but I just want to say something really quickly about this. I have balled one of the yarns up, okay, because they come in hanks. So I think this would be a difficult thing. And you know, he had bought this with his dad and was going to try to do it himself. There's no way anyone on his age, he's 10, there's no way he would be able to figure that out. He got frustrated just trying to get it on the hook. So this is where looking at the book, it seems more advanced to me. How I'm going to get along with it, I do not know. I do not know. As you know, I made Oliver something from this kit. This is the Marvel kit. And it has the instructions for all of those that you see there. 6 of them. And I made this one. No, I made the Spider-Man. Yeah, I made the Spider-Man is what I did. This was not easy. The instructions in here were not easy. But when I made this kit, when I made the little character, I was really new. I hadn't done very many at all and didn't really understand how amigurumis are made. I have a little more knowledge now, and I told him I would try again. I'll try again. So we shall see how that goes. I'm not done, y'all. Are y'all here for the long haul? Everybody good? Do we need to stand up and walk around a bit? Yeah, they're... What's the long haul? Yeah, what's the long... Oh, because we missed me all. That's nice of you. I hope y'all are working on something. I am going to stand up for just a minute. Hold on. Oh, goodness gracious. Let me pick up these papers real quick. okay? Give me a chance to stand up. I have Barnes & Noble, Ollie's, and another. So I'll do Barnes & Noble next. Now, I do not have everything because I got stuff and Chelsea got stuff and the kids got stuff, so everything is not that I got is not in here. I'm remembering what's in here. I'm so super excited. Oh, I got some fun stuff in here. And I know this is a lot. Okay, I need to go look at something real quick. Oh, I'll do it after. I'll do it after. Okay, Barnes & Noble. Making another zebra. Okay. Hey, cast iron skillet Granny. Oh, goodness gracious, my friend. How are you doing? Yeah, she's my shopping buddy. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. They had this ribbon, and I just can't wait to see how this works. But you can write on it. It is a ribbon that you can write on. And they had them in this little basket. And this is the only one they had like this. But it's a tape that you can write on. Oh, you saw me with Russ last night? Oh, good. Hey, Leslie. So that's fun. $1 in this little basket. And the only one, I wish they'd had more than one. But you know, it's only about a couple yards, I'm sure. Anyway, that's fun. Okay, and then I got a couple more. Chelsea kind of went her way, and then I kind of went my way, and we met back in the middle. We did not totally inspire each other. I had several minutes to 30 minutes to whatever on my own. I got 2 more coloring books from Joanna Basford. Or Busford. Basford? Yes, Joanna. I got Magical Jungle. And Lost Ocean. I don't have all of her books yet, but as you all know, I have FSS, which is Full Set Syndrome. You go Rogo, the Amagurumis. We love Russ, don't we? Hello, Katie. Good to see you. So I'll give you a quick flip. This one is the Magical Jungle. Really fun. And this one is the Lost Ocean. Pirate shells. Fish. got 2 more of hers to add to my collection. Now, we were just talking about the Pokemon, right? We got over to Barnes & Noble, and guess what they had? They had the full book. This person wrote a full book. Right now, I don't even know if I even like the patterns. However, it has all of the characters, including Meowth. So, I will let you know. We will know soon how I feel about her writing. But there are other characters in here. In case you don't know what Meowth looks like, that's Meowth. So yeah, that's going in that bag. I picked up a Noro magazine. I have not looked through it yet. But this one is the summer style. So it has some really great, this one is knit and crochet. And even though I don't care for all of the Noro yarns, you could change it up for Malabrigo. Just saying. Make some bushy things. There's some very nice projects in here. Oh, this one is knit, but how pretty it is. The Noro colors are gorgeous though. But for inspiration, let me tell you, can't beat Noro for inspiration. Okay. I did get 2 books. They were, oh my goodness, it's Mr. Fiber's feeding the boys. It's 3 o'clock. They had a buy one, get one table. And these are the 2 books I got. I got this one, which is Tess Gunty, G-U-N-T-Y, The Rabbit Hutch. A young mother with a dark secret. A woman waging a solo campaign against rodents, neighbors separated only by the thin walls of a low-cost housing complex. Welcome to the Rabbit Hutch. Ethereal, beautiful, and formidably intelligent, Blandine shares her apartment with 3 teenage boys she neither likes nor understands. All like her who have aged out of the state foster care system. A bizarre act of violence that finally changes everything. It just sounds very intriguing, doesn't it? Oh, absolutely, Robin. I'm not, I really don't do a whole lot of anything too fast. And then my other one is this. This has just come out recently, I believe. This is by Rob Hart. He's the author of The Warehouse. It was their monthly pick, and it's called Assassins Anonymous. I mean, you know, I had to. Mark was the most dangerous killer for hire in the world. After learning the hard way that his life's work made him more monster than man, he left all that behind and joined a 12-step group for reformed killers. I have to try that. Hi, Frozen. Y'all, if y'all want to do this as our read, come on. Hello, Marine. I mean, y'all let me know. Okay, so those were my buy one, get one. They also had kits. Now these kits, if you watch Llama Mama Kayla, you know that these kits are all extremely expensive. I am not gonna lie, and that's why I only got a couple of them. I got Woobles. This one's Dobby. I got Dobby from Harry Potter. Okay, Daddy, I need to do that soon. Mr. Fiber brought me home a burrito this morning, but what's that, Tank? I got Dobby and Harry. So I will be able to, now, if Llama Mama Kayla can do these, I can, and you guys can too. I know the Woobles are expensive, but if she can do it, we can. I'm just saying. So I got those. Those are fun. More kits. What'd I tell you? I was on a kit kick. Okay, yes, email would be great, Tank. Yes, I'm for that. I'm here for that. They also had washi tape. From Harry Potter. Look at how fun that is. Those are really fun. And they had stickers. They had this one, which is, they just had two different packs. They had two different sticker packs. They had this one. We'll look at these more closely over at my desk. So they had two sticker packs. And then Chelsea and I, they only had one of the Honeydukes packs. So she split them up for me and put some of them in mine and some of them in hers. Now the Honeydukes is it's the candy cart on the train. So we got those. And then I can't wait. Again, this is stuff that we will be looking at over at my desk, but they had several of these. These are a little on the expensive side, but it's a flow book. And I know this is more in the journal world, okay? I will be giving you a much closer look at these once we get over to my desk. But these books are like inspiration books for you to put stuff in, pull stuff out. Really cool. This one is the forget what they called this one. House party? No. This one was for paper lovers. They both say that. They had themes. I don't know if this one was the vintage. And it doesn't say it on the back. And then this one, look how thick this is. I mean, it has got so much stuff in it. It's going to be really hard for me to really show you all of the things. This one was very colorful. Pull-outs and all that stuff. And that was this one. Yes, I don't know if I mentioned that. Mimi had her eye done and then she had a problem with it. And so she's now recovering from all of that. So yeah, she's had a rough go, but I think she's doing a little better now. I agree, Danny. Some of these are just, you know, I don't know. But I think it will be, I think it will really be worth it. Yeah, I know the woobles are over. That's why I only got 2 of them, Sherry. I just want to try them. Okay. Now what else? Did you eat? He ate, so he's got to roll. You gonna roll? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, good stuff. Now, I stayed in Marshall, Texas on my way back because I wanted to go up and around Dallas. Mimi had had her surgery. She was not well enough to get out and do things. So I said I wasn't going to go back through her way. I was going to go over, stay on that east side of Texas and go up and around Dallas. And that way I just didn't have to deal with Dallas. And it was glorious and it was beautiful. East Texas is gorgeous, I must say. East Texas and going like Texarkana over into Arkansas, all of that is gorgeous. The trees are pretty. It's certainly rained enough that it's green and nice. So I went to, Mr. Fiber saw me. He's and Jill Snuggles. Aw. Mr. Fiber saw, he keeps track of me by GPS, and I despise Dallas as well. I'm going to start doing that all the time. But trying to find a way to where you can still get out and around it and not get caught up in that traffic is difficult because the Metroplex is so big, you know. But I got out, I went to the pool, and then I took my shower, and I got all my stuff all lined out in the room, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go get something to eat. Well, there was a Hobby Lobby. I did buy 1 thing of yarn there. Now, I don't believe that this will go with the other one that Chelsea got for me, but this is the one that I found. It's called Stonework, and it's the authentic hand-dyed, $4.24, and this one's called Stonework, and it's very pretty. I don't know whether this one would work for planned pooling projects or not. It's got all that beautiful speckle on the ends. I found that one. I got another coloring book because I don't have enough coloring books, because I don't have I need to clean out a cubby for another stack of coloring books and things. Yes, I will be doing that. But it's sloths. It was $1.99. It was $1.99. Sloth isn't a common bear. Oh, I know. Oh, look at them. Oh, look at them. I mean, this one is one that we could definitely do in one session. This is really thin paper, but look at them. They're so cute. What can I say? They had one kit. Again, this was on the back wall, and they had one kit left of the card kits. I know, and Llama Mama Kayla, she showed up a sloth too. I have infected y'all. I got the patriotic one. This is what I found. I found the patriotic one. And this kit from Paper Studio was $3.19. They had a whole bunch of these on sale, and I did get a couple of others, but this was the only one left at that store. And then they had one Paper Studio sticker book, the Bright Florals, 195 pieces for $1.12. Look at how pretty these are. Butterflies, flowers. It's almost like summer. It's like a summer sticker book. This one's fun. I got something for Tank. I wanted to say thank you to Tank for being one of my moderators. I'm working on getting some things out for my moderators. That was fun. I have some earring things I think I can put on there for you if you want them as earrings. If not, let me know and I'll put something else on there. What do you think, Tank? You like them? This brand is their Traditions brand. I think these should go to Ola Joe. Shouldn't these go to Ola Joe? Get on the boat, Nate. If you know, you know. Definitely an Ola Joe thing. Yeah, come. You can come and meet me too. I thought this might help me when I am doing certain things. Andrea would love them, wouldn't she? This one was, it was only $4.99, and I don't know yet how well it's gonna work, but this is a jewelry picker-upper. So for picking up little things. He's on the horn. He's on the horn. I did not have these. I don't know how I feel about the Crayola pencils. These may wind up going in a giveaway, but they're the neon. And so they were talking about on black, and I thought, well, they might work really well on the black paper. These are for diamond painting. These are the wax paper sheets. It's a whole big old box of them. I will put those right over here onto my cart. They were $6.49. They're by Studio Delight, and there are 200 in here. I'm running low on my papers, so I was glad to find those. I didn't know Hobby Lobby carried them. And then the last thing I got there was this, because I had one at one time when I was doing nails, and I would put little, I talked about this. It's a hand drill, so you can, even on, I want to use it for those little books that I got to make them into charms, and you can drill a hole right into it. Into most things, like plastic, paper, you know, that kind of thing. Clay, that stuff you could put. It's a hand drill. And yes, they do have them. I looked everywhere, couldn't find it. I got up to the cash register and told her what I was looking for, and the girl went straight back and found it. And it was $8.99. I didn't get anything off on that. It was $8.99. So you basically, you just twist until you poke the hole through. So that was it for that Hobby Lobby. And then right next door they had an Ollie's. This is my last bag of goodies. It's just called a hand drill. Hand drill. It also works on resin, so you can find it in where the resin is also. So I walked around in Ollie's, and I did get a couple of snacks for on the road, because that was the end of the first day. I guess that's everything. I don't even know. But I got another coloring book. I know, Sherry, isn't that right? $1.29 for this book by Carrie Buziak, Creative Haven Books, Celtic Fantasy. Yes, a coloring book. I wanted something in the fantasy world like Matt. And this one was only $1.29. Look at that one. Look at the stag. So yeah, that. And paper. So they had a big 12 by 12 one, and then they had the 8 by 8 that matched, and these were $1.99 each. This one is called Heirloom. It's got 180 sheets. There's music. It's very vintagey. Newsprint, maps, writing, cork. Lots of fun stuff. See? $1.99. And then this one is maps, texts, and ledgers. See all that? These are great for putting in between other pages in a journal. So fun. And that's it. That's it, y'all. That's what I got. That's what I'm working on. I need to do an accountability session where I pull all of my projects. I have a couple of blankets I'm just not going to work on until for a couple of months. They're just going to have to sit. I have a couple projects I really need to get finished that I'll be working on. Any questions, y'all? Anybody have anything else for me? Oh, come on. There it goes. There, okay. I had such a wonderful time with the boys. We went swimming one day, went and got snow cones, and because that's one of the things I promised them was we were going to go get snow cones. So we did that. And it was hard to go swimming because, oh, thank you, Lori. Oh, thank you. It was raining a lot, just like it is here. So it was difficult to go do very much with the boys. But we had fun. We had a lot of fun. We went and got, you know, we went to eat, we did some shopping, but we really just hung out a lot. And that's one of the things I wanted to do with them while I was there, was just to hang out. Oliver and I, we took his dad to the airport, and then we went to the mall, and we had a good time. Thank you, Robin. Thank you very much. Yes, we really did. We really had. We had a few things we had to do. You know, there were a few things to do. I was there for some repairs, you know, just minor stuff, that I was able to be there and be home for that. We did the laundry one day. Got Chelsea caught up on laundry, because I always like to get her caught up on laundry. That's just kind of one of my things as mom, is to go get some groceries and to catch up on laundry. It's just a mom thing, right? So we had that, and I think I did 3 different meals in the crock pot, because you know I'm like the crock pot queen these days. I love putting everything in the crock pot. I need to use my air fryer more. Haven't got that far yet. Just had a really, really good time, really good visit. Chelsea and I went and had our manicure, our pedicure, And yeah, lots of coffee, lots of iced coffee and iced chai latte. That's the other thing that I'm going to be making. So I've got the recipe for that. Got to get some vanilla syrup for that. I hope it was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I got. Now remember, the hippo's going to rest. You have other ideas for all of the things that you saw. Be looking for more of it. That will be over when I do paper crafts and stuff. I'm going to try to do, I'm gonna go by and go see my dad. I saw him on my way back through town, but I hadn't seen him since, and I know he was going to Oklahoma today, so I've got to check on him and see that he's back, see what he's doing. And then tomorrow he and I are going to Walmart, so I will be going and getting some groceries. It's just time to do some stuff around the house. I've been doing a little, finally got my suitcase unpacked, all of this stuff out of the car. Now I'm down to getting the she shed back in shape again, because what you can't see is a big old mess. Over there and over here, it's a big old mess. So I will be spending probably the next week putting everything away, and that's all right. Playing with my stuff. I'm going to turn on my music, play with my stuff, and enjoy it. Okay, y'all, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the weekend with Mr. Fiber while he is off. I love y'all. Have fun today, and thank you so much for joining me and putting up with the baubles. Thank you, Lori, for my F-bomb. I love it. I love it. It's awesome. It's awesome. I need to do something with that yarn I got too. Okay. Love y'all. Take care. Bye, y'all.